adventure bikes are running the show, and there has been a slew of those in the more affordable range. Zontes from China is one of the newer brand entrants with a range of new adventure bikes in the 300 to 400cc segment. And yes, the Zontes 350T ADV has made an appearance or two on Car&Bike. But this time around, it won't be running solo. Hyderabad-based Adishwar Autoride India currently has 8 motorcycle brands operating in the country, and Zontes is one of them. Today, we have the Zontes 350T ADV, and it goes up against the BMW G 310 GS, the smallest adventure motorcycle from the Bavarian manufacturer. Brand new entrant taking on an established rival in the segment. This is going to be an exciting comparison. Getting the numbers out of the way, the 350T ADV has a marginally higher displacement, makes about 4 bhp and 5 Nm more than the G310 GS. But the power and torque advantage of the Zontes is nullified by the fact that the BMW is a massive 21 kilograms lighter. Plus, the baby GS also has a huge advantage of having an extra 47 mm of ground clearance. But enough of gawking at the spec sheet. Time to ride. So right from the get-go, it is the Zontes 350T ADV which offers good tractability in the bottom end. But as you build up speed, it is the BMW which becomes more enjoyable to ride. The G310 GS has a punchier mid-range and a juicier top end. But if you're looking for refinement, then you'll have to look elsewhere because both these motorcycles are not the most refined units in the segment. Having said that, if high-speed cruising is an important criterion for you, the BMW G310 GS is a better bet. The BMW engine is free revving. As long as you keep it spinning above 4500 revs, the GS feels more entertaining to ride. This does mean that you have to work the gearbox in the city often more than you would like to. Out on the highway, the G310 GS will cruise comfortably at speeds of over 100 km per hour. The ride quality is plush and the seat offers a comfortable ride, although the front does tend to dive under hard braking. The motorcycle feels easier and more engaging to ride. Now the gearbox on the Zontes isn't the slickest unit out there, and that plays a spoil sport should you want to cover long distances. Sure, it has a bigger 19-litre fuel tank offering more range than the GS, but the flip side is all that weight and size makes the motorcycle a rather top-heavy unit. And that's why it doesn't inspire much confidence should you want to hustle the motorcycle through traffic or even taking it off-road. Having said that, despite its shortcomings, the Zontes 350 ADV is a good touring machine. The GS is definitely easier to handle in all situations and offers better feedback in terms of braking. The BMW has been around much longer and is a proven motorcycle with riders taking it to far-flung areas of our country. With that said, it is time to take these bikes off the beaten path. The BMW G310 GS feels more natural while standing up, but only between these two units. A taller handlebar would have been more welcome. The Zontes 350T ADV offers less purchase for your knees to grip the tank with, and you tend to put more pressure on your arms and shoulders, which could tire you out over a long day of trail riding. That said, the saddle of the 350T ADV is a comfier place to be in. The grip from tires on both motorcycles is decent, despite being road biased. The BMW has more suspension travel, which also means that it feels more stable while going over tough terrain. On the other hand, the Zontes is not that far behind, but it does feel cumbersome and tiresome while going over the rough stuff. Now, we come to the part where the Zontes has a clear advantage over the BMW. Firstly, the 350T ADV has a nice and crisp 5-inch full-color TFT display with multiple themes, Bluetooth connectivity and phone mirroring as well, in addition to tire pressure monitoring system. Plus, there is electric windshield adjustment as well, and all these features are exclusive to the Zontes 350T ADV in this segment and even in a couple of segments above. In comparison, the BMW only gets a basic LCD display and upside down fork, but the Bimmer comes across as a better finished product with better build and paint quality. The Zontes feels short on quality at some places. There is no mistaking that the Zontes 350T ADV has road presence that is much more formidable. The visual mass and the busy design with eye-catching graphics easily overshadow the GS. The ADV big, futuristic-looking front end, thick guardrail and the slim twin exhaust make for much more drama and presence than the GS, which looks much tamer in comparison. Grabbing eyeballs is what Zontes does the best. So it is clear that the Zontes 350T ADV trumps the BMW G310 GS in terms of design and features. But on the other hand, the baby GS takes the cake in terms of on and off-road performance and dynamics. What also works massively in the favor of the GS is the significant price difference. The baby GS is priced at 3,20,000 rupees ex-showroom Delhi, while the Zontes is priced at 3,67,000 rupees ex-showroom Delhi. So, for the price and the performance, plus the pride of owning a BMW motorcycle, the baby GS, the BMW G310 GS wins this one. Plus, the other big challenge for the Zontes 350T ADV will be to make a name for itself. That too in a segment where there are many formidable rivals in the KTM 390 Adventure and the Royal Enfield Himalayan, along with the BMW G310 GS. The key will be to establish brand presence and recall with the audience. The Zontes brand is off to a decent start with good products, but there's still a lot of ground to be covered.